Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Aquarius. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign, with special emphasis on sun, moon, and rising. Before we get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Hi, Aquarius. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, views, comments on my last video. I really appreciate that. In case you can't tell, I'm kind of under the weather. We are going to start with the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. And we are going to get a look into this next month. I can't believe it's already going to be December. It's kind of crazy. We're right there. I hope that the holiday season, if you celebrate, is treating you well. What are you doing, cards? There we go. So let's get a message for the mind, the body, and the soul for Aquarius. We're also going to get a card for the overall theme of the message, as well as, oh, that is so many. We are not doing that. Nice try. That is so much. Way too much going on. Okay. We're also going to look at the bottom of the deck for advice going forward in the month. Okay, so for the mind, you have the Page of Cups. This is also meant to be a timeless reading, but because I'm doing this for December, this may be themes that you notice for yourself that happen in December. My intention is that you will find it when you need this message, no matter when you see it. I also don't like the fact that we're trying to get like 50 cards. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. They're not trying to flip out 50 cards, just like 5 at a time. You had a really long message last time. You were the longest reading I had last month as well. So I'm wondering if maybe just big stuff is happening for you. So for the body, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. For the soul, we have the Hierophant. I can't talk today. I can't. I just can't. This is what happens when you don't feel good. And then what is the non-50 cards, just single card? What is the overall message? Okay, 2 is acceptable. 2 is like the max. The 8 of Pentacles has popped up a lot this round. So it feels like there's something going on there. So for the overall message, you have the 8 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. And for the bottom of the deck, which is the advice going forward in the month, you have the Ace of Swords. So you have a couple of aces in this reading, which I think is also great. So let's get started with this. So for the mind, you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a learner. Pages are learners. They're students in whatever suit that they occupy. So this is the cups. The cups are about emotions. Emotions and love, all things heartfelt. So it tells me that I am so sorry. You are becoming a student of your own emotions. You are learning how to love yourself in the mind. Because you have this in the mind position, this is the beginning of a good, healthy, loving relationship with your mind. This is great. This is learning how to love yourself well. And what that could be is maybe you've decided to take on meditating. So that way you can give yourself mental space and mental clarity. This is such a great tool that many people use for any reason. I personally use it. I don't use it enough, but I meditate. I really find it to be such a helpful tool for myself. And this isn't medical advice, but a lot of people will tell you that it has been so great to learn how to be more mindful. That's a lot of what meditation can be, but it's really about giving your mind that little bit of self-care, that little bit of love. Beautiful. So for the Ace of Pentacles, or for the body, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about a seed being planted. That's what aces are. And this is Pentacles. This is in the suit of Pentacles, which is about something tangible here with you right now. This is the earthly beings, the earthly items, the things you can see, touch, taste, smell, hear. So it's like you're planting a new seed with your body. So maybe that's you've decided to take care of it like it's your own personal garden. You've decided to nourish it. You've decided you're going to be a busy bee, hard at work for your body because you want to grow this seed of love. This is about really saying, yes, I am committing to myself. I am committing to what I need for my body. I love that. For the soul, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about traditional beliefs. It's about doing things that are really connected in a spiritual way, to be totally honest. I know that the Hierophant is related to Taurus, but the Hierophant in a traditional depiction very much looks like a priest. And he is someone who would traditionally be connecting the earth, the heavens, and bringing it all together. That spiritual realm is being spoken to him, much like the high priestess. So it tells me that you're bringing these heavenly things to the earth via your soul, because you have this in the soul position. So something that you believe in wholeheartedly with your entire being is being brought down to this earthly realm. That's what you're working on. I also really like that. You have a really great reading, by the way. So the overall message you have is the Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. The Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. And if you have other placements that have already had this card in that position, you may have already heard this message, but I'm gonna tell you here just in case you haven't. This card is a card of mastering your skills. You work hard, you've built those pentacles. Pentacles are years. So it's likely taken you years to master your craft, because masters don't happen overnight. This is something you've worked really hard for, and you know that this is right for you. The High Priestess is a knowing. She has a knowing about everything. She follows her intuition and trusts her gut. She knows that everything that is being said there is true and honest and right for her. She follows her intuition because it is her most reliable source of information, because the things that she can't process in the mind have already been processed in her intuition, because she has a knowing. So you know that this craft that you've worked hard for is helping you through all of these lessons that you're working on with your mind, body, and soul. These are going to help you. This is the overall message of what's happening here. And the High Priestess and the Hierophant are almost similar to companionship and partner, like the Emperor and the Empress. These are also major arcanas, so it tells me that something big is happening. And the fact that you have something big for your overall as well as your soul tells me it's going to be something that feels good. So for the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. This is about clarity as well as wisdom. This is a seed of honest truth. So go forward into this next month, or whenever you find this message, go into December, whenever that is for you, whenever, like I said, whenever this message shows up for you, go into that next moment living your honest truth, because that is never going to let you down. By being honest with yourself, you've said yes to yourself. The Ace of Swords is also about victories. So this tells me that by being honest, this will be a very victorious month for you. Being honest with yourself is never a bad idea. So now we're going to get a message from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. And in case you didn't listen to any of my other readings, there is going to be a self-care message, or an essential meaning, as well as a self-care message. The essential meaning is as if you get it in the upright, and the self-care message is as if you get it in the reverse. I read both because there's always a message in the whole card's meaning whenever I do my readings. I find that there's always something you need to hear. I'm also going to be reading directly out of the guidebook for this. So what does Aquarius need to know for the month of December, or when they find this message from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck? What message is there for Aquarius? Oh, you got 2. Capricorn also got 2 from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. Okay. So you have card number 15, the distraction of shiny things, and card number 1, you are magic. So let's get started with card number 15. The distraction of shiny things. Essential meanings: taking stock and leveraging your strengths, polishing and buffing your image, the strength of discernment, knowing exactly what is right for you and what is not right for you at this time. Self-care message: illusion, delusion, being distracted by another person's shiny things, comparing yourself to others, veering from your course, coveting another person's success, imposter syndrome, being continuously tempted to jump to the next hot thing. You've got a big purpose, a mission, a whole big beautiful life to create. Stay the course, silly magpie. Don't get distracted by the allure of the many glittery options you see, most of which aren't what you truly desire. Sometimes the path toward your desires will sway, but the overall north should remain stable. Else you'll find yourself flying in circles. If you've been doing a whole lot of pivoting lately, it's time to look at the underlying reason why. Do you have a flight plan? Or are you gliding around aimlessly, unsure of where to go next? Use your longing as a barometer of what's possible for your life, avoiding the temptation to emulate other people's shiny lives. While it's perfectly fantastic and strategic to do a little competitive analysis, do it from a place of confident curiosity and not from a place of unhealthy comparison. Focus on finding your own powerful glow instead, for nothing in the world is more magical. How do you avoid the temptation of shiny, meaningless things? What's your weakness and how can you avoid it? Your particular brand of shiny. What makes you unique? What's your wild? What's your quirky? What's your divine light? How do you communicate when you are in your own zone? And how can you learn to fly in this light always? Card number 1. You are magic. Essential meanings: manifestation, innate skill, the power to bring your dreams to life, optimism, creativity and magic, wisdom and resourcefulness, a time to practice what you preach. Self-care message: latent or underused talents, a need for more planning or more focus in order to avoid delays, a need for more self-discipline, a feeling of powerlessness, a need to see past illusions and to check in with your true intentions. You are magic. You are stardust in human form, and you can bring your dreams to life. From your ability to envision your future to your ability to bring it to fruition through intentional action, you can co-create the fabric of your reality by intermingling thought, will, desire, and doing. It's time to use your hands as a conduit for your energetic ideas and thought forms and collaborate with the divine universe as you actively change the world around you. Create, make connections, write intentions, heal. Know that great strides and incredible progress are likely at this time, and that you already have everything you need to make this dream come alive. If you are feeling blocked, you may be scattering your resources instead of focusing on a specific goal. Make sure you aren't overshadowing your positive thinking with any underlying fears of failure or any unintentional thought patterns that are scrambling your vibe. Focus your thoughts, and you are limitless. Do you feel the power running through your palms? How often are you bringing your most treasured desires to the front of your mind? And what actions are you taking to bring them to life? Are you leveraging your optimism, wisdom, and resourcefulness? Which of your talents is hiding underneath the surface, and why is it being underutilized? I love this reading. I love doing every reading. You're probably going to get sick of hearing me say that, and I am kind of sorry. I love them, and you should know that. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share it with someone else you may feel it will also resonate. Again, thank you so much for clicking here. I hope this month brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I am Mama Belle. I look forward to doing your next reading.